Chapter 4, Briefs, Part A. So we're going to talk about void deeds. Common law regarding title void deed, although it looks valid, has no legal effect. Highlight no legal effect. Void means that it is not capable to transferring any title in the land from the vendor to the purchaser. So the transaction is completely null. So highlight null. And highlight not capable to transfer. So basically void means when we write a word on a word check him, right? It means we can't use it.
Oh yeah.
Right? So void means it is null and void.
Oh.
Right?
Void means like shut up with jolly banana.
It no. Void means it has no effect, no legal effect.
Oh, okay.
Right? Then is a voidable. Because in the exam the question is gonna come void and voidable.
Wow.
So voidable means it is valid, but you have the option to void.
Okay.
Right? So highlight option to void.
Option to void is
yeah. Common law says a person can recover title upon proving in court that he or she was in fact the rightful owner and her title was transferred by a void. So her can recover. So if you can prove in the court that your title was transferred, right, by fraud, right, or by void deed, so you can recover.
You can recover.
But you had to search through deeds. Deeds mean legal documents. To make sure the deed was true and not void or forged, and even then you were not sure. You understand, right? Basically, in order to do that, you have to prove. You have to look into your documents. Right? So there are three types of void deeds. One is a forged deed. So forged means when somebody forged your signature.
Forged signature. Forged ID.
For your brother is there, he signed your signature. It's a forged, right?
Forged, yeah.
Right? And other is a deed given in exchange for an illegal act or thing. So we give something for illegal act. Illegal act means drugs or something like that, right? Right? So highlight illegal act. Exchange for an illegal act. First you highlight forged. Third is deed signed in circumstances where a party can plead non est factum. Highlight the word non est factum.
Non est factum. Okay.
It means that is not my deed. It means that is not my legal document. For example, that is not my deed. This is where a person is unaware of what he is signing. Highlight is unaware what he is signing. He may have a person translate the contract he is signing. He cannot come back later and claim he did not understand what he was signing. Unless he was misled. Highlight unless he was misled or told wrong information. So you can write down beside blind man. Example of blind man.
Right here.
Yeah. For example, blind man say, okay, I want to have a lease, right? I want to lease my property, right? He say he wants to lease his property, but you make him sign the transfer of the title. So he can say, no, that is not my deed. Okay?
ਜੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਉਹ ਦੱਸ ਦਿੰਦਾ ਕਿ ਇਹ ਤੇਰੀ ਡੀਡ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ ਪਰ ਜੇ ਫਿਰ ਵੀ ਸਾਈਨ ਕਰਨਾ ਫੇਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ ਹਨਾ ਫਿਰ ਸਹੀ ਡੀਡ ਆ
absolutely right. So basically three things to remember. One is a forged, other is an illegal act, third is a non est factum. In the exam they are going to ask you which of the following is not a deed. There will be one more. Right? There will be four of them. Right?
Oh really? Okay.
So but you have only three, right? So remember the first is forged, other is an illegal act, third is a non est factum.
Exchange and the illegal act.
Yeah. And the next, the torrent system of land restoration. Provides security in the holding of interest in real property, and it removes the need for looking back through the old title documents. What does it provide? It provides security.
Security in the holding of.
So then you don't have to go through the documents, right? There are four important principles to the title registration system in BC. How many systems? Four. Highlight 4. Number 1, indivisible title.
This is very important.
Indivisible means that cannot be made void.
Indefeasible.
Yeah. It means once the property is gone to a bona fide buyer. Bona fide means it's honest. So even you have forced the property to, but the property can't come back.
Oh.
Right?
Like because I'm a bona fide buyer.
For example, you buy property from me, but I forced the signature of my dad, sold his property. But once it goes to you, it cannot come back to my dad.
It cannot come back.
Right? Guarantee the buyer that when she purchases a property from someone who is registered in the land title office as the fee owner. Fee simple owner means no qualification required to inherit the property. No qualification required to inherit the property. They are protected by our land title system. As long as the buyer purchases the property in good faith, I told you honestly, had good faith, pays fair market value, highlight the word fair market value, then the buyer will receive indivisible title. Market value means, for example, if my house is worth $500,000, I sell to you for $500,000. It's not like I sell you for $300,000.
No.
Under the paper.
It cannot be over too, right?
Yeah, neither over nor
less. Yeah.
Okay. No. Then no one can dispute you are a registered owner. No one can take your title away.
Yeah.
See, unless it cannot be defeated. So basically, nobody can take away once you are a bona fide buyer. Third, if you purchased a home at fair market value from the person registered on title, you would have an indivisible title to that property. So highlight indivisible title. If it was later discovered that the registered name of the title was forged, highlight forged, right? And highlight later discovered, you would still be the owner.
Yeah.
The original or true owner could not get his property back from you.
Yeah.
If he cannot sue forger, then he may apply to assurance fund. So assurance fund, you can collect the money, right?
Yeah.
So basically, if you are a bona fide buyer, bona fide means honest buyer.
Honest buyer. Yeah.
You buy the property, even the seller forged, still he can't get back.
Yeah.
And the next, registration title. To land or an interest in land does not pass until registered. Highlight does not pass until registered.
So it थोड़ा ਮੈਨੂੰ ਸਮਝਾਓ ਇੱਥੇ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਹੁਣ ਆਪਾਂ ਘਰ ਕਲੋਜ਼ ਕਰ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਨਾ.
Yeah, just one second. The contract is enforceable between the vendor and buyer, but does not take effect until registered. And the third is basically registration comes in effect when you register it. Number third, abolition of notice. Abolition means you do not have to search back through deeds anymore. You don't have to look into the documents.
मतलब नोटिस करना ਹੁੰਦਾ ਵੀ ਨੋਟਿਸ ਕਰਨਾ ਨਾ ਉਹਨੂੰ abolish ਕਰਤਾ ਨਾ abolition of notice. You don't notice.
Abolition means cancellation of notice.
Yeah, we just we don't have to go back to
it. Fourth is assurance principle. Compensate people who lost their rights under common law. So it gives the money to those people who have lost their rights. So how to compensate? Swindled out of their property and no way of recovering. They can apply to assurance fund. Swindled out means ठगी बज गई है, right? But to qualify that, claimant has loss and interest or stake. Loss and interest. Claimant cannot recover. Cannot recover. If the land had not been passed, the claimant would have recovered the interest at common law by court action. If land had not passed, so then you can recover.